What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jay Straight Up Reviews. Today we're going to do a little holiday buyer's guide for handheld speakers under $100. We're right at the end of October, so we're getting into that time of year where you're going to be shopping for Christmas presents for Bluetooth speakers. Some of these are familiar faces you've seen before. Some of these are brand new releases. We're going to go over each one. I'm going to do audio clips from each one of them. We're going to see which one of these is the best overall speaker, which one's maybe the best value for your dollar, so you'll know what to get and what to avoid. Let's go. All right, so I'll take each speaker individually and we'll go run a track from 20% to 100%. Try to make this as compact as we can as far as time goes, but it's not going to be easy. So here we go. This is starting at 20%. Put your headphones on if you've got them. %. 60%. 80%. 100%. 20%. 40%. 60. 80. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 40%. 60%. 80. 100%. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. Max volume. 20%. 40. 60. 80. 100%. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60. 80%. 100%. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. Max volume. %. 40%. 60%. 80%. Max volume. All right, for round 2, we're going to change tracks and we're going to change EQs. If they have another default EQ besides the one we use, we'll use that. Otherwise, they don't have any EQs. They'll just stick with what they only have. So here we go at 20%. Back to the XL Mega. %. 60. 80. 80. Max volume. 20%. 40. 60. 80. 80. Max volume. 20%. 40. 60. 80. 'Max volume. 20%. 40. 60. 80. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. Car going by in the background. Loud car. 60%. 80%. 'Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80. 'Max volume. 20%. 40. 60. 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 80. Max volume. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80. Max volume. There you go, guys. That's a rundown. Not to get too wordy with this, I'll just cut to the chase. The speaker you don't want to buy out of all of these, the Skullcandy Terrain XL. This sounds like garbage. This is one I would definitely avoid out of all of these. I think it's the worst, easily. Now the two cheapest ones out of this whole bunch, you've got the, where is it at? The Tozo is $35 and the Tronsmart T7 Lite is $35. So these are the least expensive of this group. The Tozo has really good sound and bass, has a custom EQ you can set up in their app, but it really loses a lot of bass and max volume. T7 Lite doesn't have a lot of bass, but you can change the EQ in their app also, and this, you can make this sound pretty good. It's just not a bass speaker. The T7 has more bass, a little bit fuller sound to it. It's $45 right now. So out of all these, there's really not a terrible choice. I'm not really fond of the Wonderboom 3. It's $80. I think it's not a good value for $80. Now the Flip 6 is usually $129, but it's often on sale for $100. That's why I included it in this $100 or less, because a lot of times you can find this for $100. It's good, but it also loses some bass at higher volumes, but it has a really full, nice sound to it. So any of these other ones, the Soundcore Motion Plus, it's been around a long time. You can't ever go wrong with it. I think it's $80 right now. You got the newcomers that have just come out. You've got the Flow and the Soundcore Motion 300. I prefer the Motion 300 out of those two. They're going for about the same price. I think there's 10 off on that now. So anyway, this one I think is 60, the XL Mega. It's like 61 or 62 right now. That's a really good deal because out of all these, this is, if not my favorite, it's pretty darn close. And it's a pretty good price right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of this Christmas roundup for 2023, $100 or less handheld speakers. Like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed today, do it. It's free. It costs you nothing. I guarantee you'll get every bit of nothing out of this channel. That's the bogus thing I'm actually playing right now. I think it's 42. It shoots both ways. Not what you're thinking. Front and back. That's a wrap, guys. We'll catch you the next one.